Sagittarius. It's your girl, Merce, the Big Body Benz. Run, tell them. The Big Body High Priestess. Somebody come see this. I popped in to see what's good with you, Sag. Check in, see what's good with the energy. Um, let's just pray. Holy Spirit, ancestors, guardian angels, spirit guides, spirit animals, soul sky universe. Please allow me to tap in with my Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node to see what messages you have for them at this time. Please protect the space from any negative energies and only allow energies of love and light to enter. I share. Thank you, Spirit. I feel like something or someone is too bright. Someone sheds too much light on something in particular. This could be a Leo. This could be the sun. Have you on Leo season being too bright for you? You know, or someone feels like you shine too bright, but nah, I just feel like someone is really in your face, something is really in your face, or there are literal bright lights in your face, they're too bright for you, needing to turn down. I feel like there really is something about you being the best in a situation, or you being the best somehow, you being the best somehow till someone else comes out of retirement. I don't know what that means. Have you on the you being really great at what you do, but the best of the best has gone into retirement? This could be an artist of some sort, but not necessarily, or this is, or literally, or someone's really good at what they do, but that's only because you've gone into retirement. Can you ask them to keep it down a little bit, please? I'm live. Um, heavy on the planting seeds, Sag. Heavy on the plant care, planting seeds, tending to your plants, it really bringing you so much peace. So many seeds to be planted at this time. I feel like the inner child is really loud. The children are really loud. Children are playing. You let them do what they want to do. You let them free. I genuinely feel like it doesn't bother you, or they don't bother you much. It's more so other people who want you to quiet your inner child, want you to quiet the children. You, something about this, you don't mind. You don't mind it being loud. You don't mind the chaos somehow. Having on your spiritual protection being blocked, or someone hasn't done their protection work, or someone you're heavy on the spiritual protection being backwards somehow. Okay, the inner child pops in and pops out. Period. Close the door, baby. Mm. The door closed just enough to open it again. Someone's spiritual protection, someone takes off their spiritual protection, or something is backwards. Just keep hearing that. Who someone goes to for protection is backwards, or who you trust. Mm. The There's also something about starting to pray but stopping mid-prayer. Someone gets distracted mid-prayer. I don't know what that's about, but I said what I said. Someone gets distracted mid-prayer, and instead of finishing their prayers, uh, when they break their concentration or they start a conversation or whatever it is, ends up going back to the beginning of their prayer rather than picking up from wherever they left off, and somehow getting distracted again, not finishing. 31 being relevant, 333 on the clock, 31, 313 being relevant, but not finishing their prayers the way that they want to, getting really frustrated, or not being able to meditate the way that they want, getting really frustrated because having the intention to and being distracted. Someone really has a really short attention span, struggles with focus, needs things repeated to them over and over again. Someone is dyslexic. They've been really good at been able to hide it really well. Whether you recognize this, you know this. People have passed them. They got passed through easily somehow, skipped over, looked over somehow. Some really, people really doing someone a disservice because they didn't help them the way they needed to be helped. Um, Someone reads backwards, or someone is dyslexic, or someone needs extra help. They take extra long to understand things, to focus, to read things a little harder. But I just feel like instead of speaking up or being honest about this, there may be some shame attached to it, or, instead of asking people to repeat themselves a couple times, there's some shame about it, and someone would rather just move forward as if they're confident. Have you on the fake it till you make it vibes, only to be disappointed, or when they fall short, or when they forget something, when they gotta ask again, what did you ask me for, what did you need? I don't know what this energy is about, but I said what I said. Yeah, There's also this energy out here of, you know, like I said, um, someone is really great, or someone is amazing at what they do, or their position, their title, but that's only because the best of the best is retired. That's literally only because the best of the best is retired. The best of the best has decided to sit out. For some of you, this is a lover. You know, something about this. For some of you, this is a lover. This is a partner. Someone was sick of dealing with you, sick of you dealing with your shit, or you sick of dealing with shit, so you stepped out. You know, dealing with his cool or whatever position someone fills. This could be at a job as well. Someone got, someone has filled your shoes since you left, but it's only because you don't want to be there anymore. You don't want that position anymore. You decided to retire. You decided to go in another position, go in another direction, you know, or literally, someone has left. What's the matter, baby? What you want to say?
Go ahead, talk. Say it.
Okay. Having an inner child wants to talk to you, wants to tell you something, but struggles to, really struggles to. I also really feel like this is the inner child of a masculine wanting to speak to the empress, to a mother, to his child's mother, to his own mother, the divine feminine within, an inner child, inner masculine child. This is divine masculine's inner child. Really, him really struggling to communicate, or his inner child always speaking on his behalf, and this is why he can't get his voice out. A child really doesn't have to be a masculine, could be a little girl, little boy, whatever, really struggles to communicate. I also really feel like there's something about someone wanting to plant the seeds, or whoever plants this seed doesn't want to raise them. This could be somebody's mother, somebody's father. You know, he carries the seed, he gives it to the woman. That energy of, yeah, he plants the seed, but he leaves her to raise the kid. There could be a lot of anger, a lot of resentment about this around here, out, but also a mother, and it's something about true love out here, not really being able to heal, not really loving who you're with, or recognizing true love because of someone who has abandoned you, being really distracted by someone that, or being distracted by someone who isn't really isn't good for you, doesn't mean you, really distracting you from self-love. Someone really comes from, someone didn't want them somehow, and being raised by someone who wasn't there logically. For some of you, something about this energy. um I got 3 Sag Moon daughters, baby. Shout out to my Sag Moons. um yeah. So there really is something about denying true love. I also really feel like there's something about an air sign wanting to be in the picture, right? You tell an air sign you want them to be out of the picture, or you push them enough to give yourself some sort of comfort, or so that you seem as if you are alone somehow, or they did this to you. Heavy on someone pushing you away, or you pushing someone away. Have you listening? You pushing someone away, and just enough. A lot of Libra energy coming through. A lot of Aquarian energy. Heavy Aquarian energy coming through. Um, Pushing them away just enough to keep them there. I don't want you to go nowhere. I just don't want nobody else to be able to know that you're around, or this is what someone did to you. Don't want you to leave. I just don't want nobody else to know that you're here. And someone's like, that's not good enough for me, and they surprisingly leave. Someone may be back when they decide to be back, or on their own terms, or someone will never be back the same way, or with the same energy that they had at that particular time when you told them to leave. May not look at you or keep it the same way with you, or someone comes back to support, but that's about it. Their heart isn't in it the same way, because of the way that you because of the way that you send them away, or because of the way that you make them feel as if they're not wanted, or this is what they've done to you. um there is a Taurus around. Heavy on there being a Taurus around. There being true love between you and a Taurus. This could be on one person's end. This is the Empress. Doesn't necessarily have to be a Taurus. This could be the Empress. A lot of Tauran energy coming through. Empress, Emperor vibes. A lot of that energy coming through, Sag. I just really feel like not being able to know true love. Um, you know, if it smacked you in the forehead, or you dealing with someone who doesn't know true love, wouldn't know how, that has no clue how much you love them, or you dealing with the Empress and you have no clue how much, or the Emperor, and you have no clue how much they actually love you. Feel like someone is there, you can't see them. Someone is there, you can't see them for who they are. You know, you deserve love is out here in reverse. A lot of that is really struggling to love yourself. Has you sabotaging certain connections. It just is what it is. I also really feel like you feel passionate someone else outside of the connection, really being in a honeymoon phase with someone else you barely know. It's brand new. So of course the two of you really like each other, really being short tempered, or putting true love, someone who genuinely loves you on the back burner, really thinking that the grass is greener elsewhere. It's totally giving 80-20. You know, I feel like one person is here for the long haul. I feel like another person will not be the same person 3 months from now, or three months is the mark. You know, a month could have passed already. You got 2 more months to go, or you about to run up on that 3 month mark, and you're gonna see for yourself that type of energy out here. You know, I feel like being really distracted by someone is giving really lusty here. I also really feel like you thinking that you're tiptoeing around something, or that if you go back to, if you just, I just feel like you deceive this person, you make a decision, you can't go back on. Feel like if this person walks away from you, you never get this person back type shit, you know? Or if you walk away from them, they never get you back. But heavy on this being a lot of Tauran energy, or the Empress, the mother, the wife, the baby's mother. For some of you, your mother. If you walk away from this person, you're walking away. You never close to them ever again. They don't follow you where you go. They don't come looking for you. They don't follow you. They don't move on with you. Or it takes a whole lot for someone to leave. So if they leave, they're not coming back. Someone feels that they've been around long enough, and so if you leave them, or if you abandon them, if you leave them, or if they have to leave you, they're not coming back. You better be sure. But this is either whether this is you or someone else. You better be sure. There's a Scorpio lurking around. Heavy on the need to leave a Scorpio around. You think you leave them alone. You think someone doesn't know. You think someone doesn't know that the Scorpio is around, or the Scorpio is back around lurking. Play with. I have you on the plane and you will get burned. Some of you have someone around that's not supposed to be around. You could have told someone very dear to you, or this is for some of you. This is literal death. Someone's passing. This could be an elder. I don't feel like a sudden out of nowhere that you wouldn't see coming. Someone may be sick. May be sick, you can sense it, you know when someone's coming. Or literally, if you let, or literally, if there was an unexpected death of a Scorpio, an unexpected ending to a connection, possibly with a Scorpio, you know, things being suddenly different, someone, you also could be dealing with someone who's grieving from the loss of a person, or a relationship, a connection. You know, some of you, like, I don't know if this person's going to come back from the dead. Nothing is yet set in stone. You don't know if this connection is going to be rekindled. You know that there is, you know, you know, you told someone you'd never talk to them again. You told someone you couldn't talk to them again. You couldn't be friends with them again. You couldn't connect with them anymore. That type of energy. You know, you're not so sure if you want to stand on that. Heavy on the going back. But a problem is, I just really feel like if you make the mistake of going back to someone and betraying someone else, it's the last time you do this. You only get one time to do that with this person. And it's this 80-20 rule. I feel like if you do this, you end up going to someone else only to find out you fucked up. A new romantic cycle begins. Full moon and new moon in Libras in reverse. It doesn't end up working out with this person, or the grass isn't greener. It's for temporary satisfaction. That temporary satisfaction really has you fuck up a long-term connection, a connection that was a blessing, someone who was sent to you to be a blessing, long-term connection in your life. Be careful. Because for some of you, I really feel like you've already done this. For others of you, I feel like this is a premonition that I'm saying. Like it's going to happen if you make a certain decision. You know, if you go outside of a connection, or this is what someone has done with you. You're wondering what's gone on, what was happening on the other side. This is what's happened, or how someone is feeling. Someone is really kicking themselves in the ass because they thought the grass was greener on the other side. Or you thought the grass was greener on the other side, only to have to find someone. Have you on the sitting on the sidelines and watching an Aquarius get true love? Mm? Heavy on this energy. Heavy on this energy. Feel like a lot of realizations. I feel like it's really important for you to start healing the part of yourself that doesn't feel so loved, loving on yourself in a real fucking way, so that you can be, oh, so that you can feel love when other people give it to you, so you can know when it's there. I also feel like so you can stop being in search of other things. So many connections really suffering because while you're in them, you're just longing to be free. And you know, I have you on to be careful what you wish for at this time, because some of you are going to get that freedom that you long for, that you asking for, only to wish that the person that you wanted to be free from was there. I said what I said, Sag. Oh, you got it. You got the freedom that you want. How does it feel? Some of you are like, nah, this ain't it. This isn't what I want. Ultimately, I wanted this person here. Or it doesn't feel so good because they're not. Or you want to be free, and freedom to you, your version of your idea of freedom ends up being really lonely and not freeing. If you make the wrong decision, and someone else on, heaven was being a feminine energy. So this could be a masculine that I'm talking to, or a heavy on the masculine energy that I'm talking to, because I feel like the feminine energy, whoever she is, whether this is a feminine Sag, because for some of you, there's a feminine Sag operating in her masculine energy, about to block all of her blessings. Mm-hmm. Have you on to treat people how you want to be treated, Sag? Because 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 when people pull a you on you, you can't handle it. You don't like it, you know. Or you had to you had to pull, you know. So someone had to, made a move, and you was like, all right, bet I'm gonna pull a you on you and see how you like it. Mm. I'm gonna leave it there. I love you. It's your girl, Marissa Big Body Benz. Run, tell them the Big Body High Priestess. Somebody come see this. Peace.